So I got this call for the inlet guide vanes on this Mcquay self-contained unit. Kind of right now just testing this old Belimo. This thing's been around for a while. Trying to figure out what is going wrong. So when I figured something out, I'll bring you back. So what I've found so far, and this is a really old actuator, is I have these two connections in here, and I pulled this module off, and surprisingly enough, this is a 24 volt motor right here, and this right here is an actual feedback. It's like a potentiometer. I'll put a picture up of what I took on the data tag. It's buried on the side over here, so it's kind of hard to see, but it's using a 1,000 ohm resistor, and what I'm assuming is it's feedback for the controls, so it can know what position the damper's in. And this one right here is my motor voltage, and I have traced it back, which was a pain. I have traced it back to here on the board. All right, so you have 1 and 2, and one of these relays is power, the other one is going to be like a feedback source. Now I still haven't completely traced everything out, but it's starting to make more and more sense as I go through this mass amount of, Mcquay's version of the same crap train does. Let's put every wire the same color. And yeah, no diagrams to be found anywhere. Back behind these doors are insulated. Nothing. Good times, good times. So I'm driving these guide vanes closed right now. I have traced down my wiring here. So where you see that white wire hooked up, that is the closing. That one with in the middle pin there that you don't see anything, that's opening, and the black wire is common. So this is a floating controller. So it just sends 24 volts down either one of those legs to open and close it. And as I said before, this thing actually has feedback, which I'll show you. So you can see my dampers the guide vanes are just about closed off completely. And let me hop out of here. Oh. Getting old, fellas, getting old. All right. So, come over here, hit menu to number 5. All right, so there is your static pressure, and look at that. So that's what that lower wire does. It actually does provide feedback on 1,000 ohm, like a potentiometer. In essence, that's really what it is. It's a potentiometer. You can see we're at 0. And sorry, hopping back up here. And this, I did mark these so I wouldn't screw them up, but So now it's going to drive it back open again. Let me see. Let me put this wire back on. Try not to touch two of the same at the same time. That would be bad juju. Yeah, these things are pretty slow. I mean, it's an old unit. Sorry for the lighting. Let's see if I can make that any better. You get the point, though. Still got a little bit more testing to do, but it seems like the controller is not sending the voltage down the closed side, and this thing is has a static set point of 2 inches, and it's getting up to like 4 inches. And I mean, these are VAVs, so, and I'm assuming the VAVs because it's a unoccupied suite. They're kind of doing some construction. Oh. Now you can see, ain't nobody here. And these super sticky floors. And I'm gonna assume all these VAVs are in the unoccupied mode right here. I mean, because the controller's showing it as unoccupied, but yeah, geez, this floor's sticky. Status. So if I go to auto. Oh yes, Mr. Alarm. Oh yes, vein stuck. Blah blah blah. Status. Oh, it is gonna run. Nice. And I'll show you that these things actually, this thing scares the living crap out of you when it starts too. Get my stuff out of here so it gets sucked up into the fan. Yeah, when this thing starts, she goes BAM! I don't know how long it's going to take. I mean, it takes a little bit, a minute or two, or 3, 5, whatever. Insert Jeopardy music. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And yes, I will not quit my day job. Come on, baby, start. Who's calling for it? No bueno. My little contraption, I stole power, and then I just put these little wires in there, used a jumper, right? So, and I marked down what number of wires did what. And now I'm just testing it. As you can see, she's driving closed. So I think I can say with definitive purpose now that the board is the issue and it is not outputting the 24 volts to close. It's working.